So you might be asking yourself, what is a flipped classroom? Well, it's a place where lectures are turned into videos. Class is saved for projects, tests, activities, essays, where you can get help from the teacher and discuss and collaborate with your peers. No longer will your teacher assign you an essay to go home and work on for hours and frustrating hour after hour. Instead, you're going to be doing that essay in class with me and your peers. Say goodbye to the struggle at home. This sounds really interesting. Tell me more. I'm sure there's some frequently asked questions. Well, here are a few I've heard so far. How long are the videos? The videos will always be 15 minutes or less. How many do we have to watch in a week? 2 to 3 in a week. Sometimes less, sometimes more. Just be prepared. What do we do when we watch? You whisk, of course. No, not that whisk. Whisk stands for watch and take notes, summarize the information as you're learning it, and ask a good question at the end about the content. Even if you think you don't have a question, I still want you to think critically about what you're learning. Think hot. Well, what's a hot question? HOT stands for higher order thinking. I just want you to be able to analyze and evaluate the information as you're learning it. Remember, hot. And don't worry, you're going to get a question starter page from me to help you in this process. Well, how do I know when to take notes when I'm watching the videos? It's simple, just look for the pencil. It looks like this. And also, don't forget the rule of 5. Try to write down what you're learning in 5 words or less. Keep it simple. What is a digital whisk? Well, you're going to take notes either in your own iPad or in a spiral. But the summary and question part will come in the form of a Google form. It's right underneath the video. Once you press submit, that information will be sent to me. It's one of the most important parts of the process. You always talk about the power of the pause button. But what does that really mean? It's important to remember that you should watch these videos in the same way that you would normally do homework. So that means find someplace quiet. Try to turn off other distractions, TV, your music, close other web browsers. Really just focus on the video. And most importantly, go at your own pace. I know there are some people that like to watch with friends, but it's really important that you learn to press the pause button as you need it, not when others tell you to. So this all sounds pretty good. How do we find these videos? Well, I've made it practically impossible to miss. The first place I would go to is Schoology. You should just get into the habit of checking in to Schoology every night. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get updated whenever a new video is posted. I'll be sending out messages via Remind 101 on a regular basis. Those will just come as text messages to your phone. You could also follow me on Twitter, but be warned, I do participate in Twitter chats and you might be Twitter bombed on occasion. You can also just sign into Sophia, where most of the videos and digital whisks will be housed. And don't forget my website. My website and my Google Calendar are two really great places, especially for parents, to follow along with what we're doing in class. Well, hopefully that gave you a little bit of information on what we're going to be doing this year. Thanks, guys.